Welcome back everyone to this episode of my Darkest Dungeon playthrough. So, you're probably reading the title of the episode and thinking, what? At least those of you that have played the game before. And, well, why are we boss hunting today? Which is a topic I want to talk about. So, in choosing what mission we were going to do, I decided we're going to be taking on the Sonorous Prophet at week 9 with a party that is not built to fight him. We have no really high-level party, or at least second option, because our Hellion is currently in medical treatment. Last time I said, I'm not even going to wait, I'm going to throw her in for stress treatment immediately, which was still probably the best decision I could make for her, but we actually really need her if we were going to do Hellion front, Hellion Man-at-Arms, Plague Doctor, Arbalist against the Sonorous Prophet is much better than Crusader, Highwayman, Vestal, Plague Doctor. And we no longer have a complete level 1 party unless we throw the Jester in, which I really don't want to do for this party. Or the Antiquarian, which is just awful against anything in this game. You do not send an Antiquarian after a boss, I don't think, unless you're suicidal. As for the rest of our level 1s, they don't really interest me. I can't send Middleton in because his stress is far too high. So we're going to be sending our A-team here, Psychoorc99, Nate, and Wintergreen, against a boss that they're not designed to kill. Why are we making this stupid decision? Because the boss yields the Martyr seal, which I'm going to talk about for a couple of minutes. So the Martyr seal is one of the rare items in Darkest Dungeon that has no negative side effects, which is rare. Typically most items either offer a minor bonus and no negative side effects, or a good bonus and a negative side effect. The Martyr seal gives you 4 good bonuses and no negative side effects at all. Earlier versions of Martyr seal were different. This has been edited a lot. The current version of it is very, 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 very good. So it gives you 4 effects. First one is 60% damage at death's door. Before we talk about all the death's door bonuses it gives you, you don't want I should preface by saying you don't want your characters on death's door ever. Double Martyr seal leper death's door is a strat. I know it was used to kill the final boss of this game, I believe, in a single hit. That was a very gimmicky build, and we're not doing that. Outside the Flagellant and the Leper, the old Martyr seal was actually kind of meh. It was an average item that maybe you'd throw on somebody if you thought they were going to die. Now, Martyr seal gives you 60% damage at death's door, which is huge. Okay, on a leper, on a level 6 leper, that's about between 7 and 8 more damage every single attack. That's huge, and it's consistent because it's just more damage. The second bonus, the critical hit bonus, at death's door is a lot less good. 15% crit is huge. It's one of the largest critical hit bonuses in Darkest Dungeon. But it's still not very good. It's nowhere near as good as that 60% damage, because, again, only 1 in 7 attacks at 15% are going to land. Now I understand your character will have higher than 15% crit because of the innate crit bonus, but the 60% damage is huge. 15% crit at death's door is huge. Not as huge though. 12% death blow resist is fantastic, and let me explain what I'm talking about. So every character in this game, one might not have this, but every character in the game, I believe with the exception of one, has a 67% death blow resist. That means if they're on death's door and they get attacked, there is a 2/3 chance they will survive the attack, and a 1/3 chance they will be killed. A character hasn't died in our playthrough yet, but if a character dies, they are immediately dead. They're gone from the game. There is an extremely low chance they can be resurrected from the graveyard later in a very rare town event. But you're not going to base your strat on that. So if someone's dead, they're likely dead forever. So 67% is 1 in 3. Add 12 to that, and you get 79%, which is actually 1 in 5, practically. So 12% doesn't sound very good on paper, but that goes from throwing 3 coins and landing a 1 in 3 to kill you, to having to throw 5 coins and landing a 1 in 5 to kill you. 12% death blow is really, really, really good. I would say death blow is one of the best buffs in the game. And unless you're debuffed in a way that you have higher or lower death blow resist, 12% is pretty good. 1 in 5 is a lot better than 1 in 3. Finally, the last one is amazing. 15% max HP. Notice how it doesn't say at death's door. It's just more health. There's 0 downsides to this item. 15% more health, 100% of the time you have it equipped. fantastic item. The other buffs are not that good, or not, they're more specific. But 15% more health, I would put this on any character I have. You'd be foolish not to. So we're going for Martyr Seal. It's a really, really good item. It didn't used to be. And in turn, we are fighting a boss with a level 2 party that we're not designed to fight. Fantastic. Though we do have to do some prep work beforehand. So last time we had a town event where we got a whole bunch of people in the stagecoach. Tons of people in the stagecoach. But we can't bring any of them onto our roster because we're full. So the first thing we're going to be doing is spending our deeds to get this upgrade. I think I showed you guys before, but I may have done it off screen. You can do conversions. So we're going to convert 4 of our portraits over to 6 deeds, which gives us the 18 deeds required to purchase this, buffing our roster to 20.
Arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
So after looking at these three Hound Masters, all of them I'm going to have to buy skills for. I want Hound's Watch. I prefer Hound's Watch over Release the Hound. Therapy Dog isn't too bad. Or Man's Best Friend. Ideally, you want Therapy Dog and Hound's Watch, I believe. But this is okay. So we're going to be taking this guy. Where is he? Right here. So we don't have a Hound Master yet. Hound Master is great. Considered to be one of the best classes in the game.
A warman and his faithful beast. A bond forged by battle and bloodshed.
We're going to be taking a Bounty Hunter who has 2 good perks. Beast Slayer is good. It's also good in the final dungeon, I think. Warren's Adventurer, good. I hate the Warrens. Everyone hates the Warrens. Good skill to have. Fear of Mankind is pretty bad, but we're going to get rid of that. As for skills we got to buy for him, we need to purchase 2. You run Collect Bounty, Mark for Death, Uppercut, and finish him typically on this guy. He has Scout Ahead, which is okay. He has Planned Takedown, which is actually really good. Typically you take a Bounty Hunter if you're hunting something massive. I hope to buy some of the skills for him though, but we don't have a Bounty Hunter yet. We're definitely taking him.
The thrill of the hunt. The promise of payment.
Now, I said before the Leper was the worst class in the game. I also said, well, minus the Antiquarian. I also said that we were going to take a Leper when we got the chance because Leper memes are amazing. They're the best type of Darkest Dungeon memes all involve this guy, the Leper. Night Blindness is a skill that it's a negative perk that's never going to happen to us. That's really good. Thick-Blooded is meh, but he has a really good negative perk for us because we're never taking it. I don't care what I do with him. I'm taking the Leper. And you can't stop me, YouTube.
This man understands that adversity and existence are one and the same.
Considering we have all the other characters here already, I'm actually going to save my last slot for someone else and see what we get later. Sanitarium is the next thing we're upgrading. We're using most of our busts and remaining crests to get a second unlock in the Treatment Ward. So we can get rid of more bad perks. Bad perks like probably Fear of Mankind, but I'm just going to do a quick search here. She's already in there to get rid of that. Mercurial is bad. Not too bad. All the phobias I don't care too much for, but we're going to keep them, I think. Yeah, let's get rid of Adamus's Fear of Mankind or our new guy's Fear of Mankind. They're both bad. Or Middleton. Middleton's going to be going in for stress relief in a minute. Yeah, let's get rid of this guy's Fear of Mankind, because Fear of Mankind sucks. It's not that bad, but you see these guys. You see these guys quite a bit walking around. Alright, so that's cured. Middleton's got stress, so we're getting rid of that. No one else is stressed, and we're taking our maximum tier party here, so let's take a look at the Metal Wagon just in case. Lock of Patience is actually okay, but we're not going to buy it for that price. Critical Stone is just awful. And we're going into the guild, which we already have all of our guys upgraded, I think. I'm just wondering, because Psychoorc's going to be the bad character for this run, at least in the boss fight. Although we're never going to stun the boss. He's never going to get that far up. But Zealous Accusation's decent for the pews. Smite will always be used in the fight and throughout the dungeon. And we're actually going to use Bulwark of Faith a lot, I think, in this fight. So, do I want to give him a heal, or do I want to give him a stress release and a small heal? Sonorous Prophet does do stress, but we're going to need healing for this, I think. So we're actually going to purchase him Battle Heal and rank 2 of it. and we're going to ditch Zell's stunning blow for this fight. You can cast this from any position, right? Yeah. Alright, as for Kang, we will be taking not point-blank shot, we'll be taking pistol shot, tracking shot, duelist advance, and open vein is bad because it's, well, it's not bad against the boss, but it's bad against everything else in this dungeon because nothing bleeds. Well, some things bleed. Regardless, we're going to take Wicked Slice on Kang, so no more of that. Take that instead. Nate, there's more. We're going to be taking the standard. He's already got him. Nothing changing up here. Wintergreen is definitely going to be bringing the Blight this time. And the stun for the back row. No, wait. Stun's bad against this boss. Never mind. We're not taking this. We're taking Blight. Definitely taking that for the rest of the dungeon. The buff is going to be really good on Kang. And we're going to need that heal to cure all. Because there's going to be a lot of salty healing going on. So Wintergreen's set up. We can buy weapons for all these guys. Alright. We have everything we need. Our upgrades have been purchased. It's time to head out. Alright. Psychoorc in front. Kang in second position. Nate, there's more in third and not fourth. And Wintergreen in fourth because we're not running Incision. So he's better in fourth position. We're also running Battlefield Heal and not double stun for this one. As for trinkets, let's get the usual out of the way. Witch's Vial is definitely going on Wintergreen. Healing is definitely going on the Vestal. What else do we have? Huh. I'm not even taking the stun skill. Do we want to have a lot of stress and damage on Kang? We could give Kang 45% damage but a lot of stress. The problem is he can't stress heal himself. So we're not going to do that. I think our damage is going to be on... I don't even know if I want to take Dismiss's Head. This is a hard choice. Legendary Bracer on Kang and the Speed Stone, so he doesn't lose any. Doesn't lose any speed there. Stun Resist, yes please. We want Stun Resist on our front row. Actually, we really want it on our healer, but she loses dodge. She already has no dodge, so we don't want that. Bleed skill chance. We're not taking anyone with bleed. We need something that boosts Blight skill. We don't have that yet. 20% stress. This party just isn't designed to deal with stress very well. Otherwise, I would take Dismiss's Head. Which is funny, because Dismiss is alive. It's just in Kang's form. So we're actually all set up here. Not taking any more items. He can't... No, he actually can Blight us. Wow, I should have checked my items a little better before starting this. You can clear Blight, so you don't need this. Who's going to get blighted? Fulmigate hits these two positions, I think. So we're going to give you Blight Resist. How much is that? Oh, -2 dodge. Yeah, I'll put Blight Resist on our Crusader. Alright, trinkets are complete. Skills are all set up. But yeah, we'll have 1 camp, so that means at least 12 food. We want the stress healing buff for sure, because we don't have reliable stress relief. This is a medium dungeon. So 16 food, assuming we eat 8, so that's 2 hunger pings is what I should take. So I'm going to take 20 food because the game will give me an extra ping. 2 shovels is what you should take for this dungeon, so I'm going to take 3. Last time we got none, so that was a waste, but sometimes you get a lot of blockages. He can... I'm going to take 3 anti-venoms because he can actually blight us. As for the bandage, we'll take 2. We're not going to really need them, I don't think. Medicinal herbs is useful for multiple curios here, so I'm going to take 2. 2 skeleton keys. Holy water is very good against this boss, but I'm not going to spend all the money to buy tons of them, so we'll buy a second one. And torches, we're going to buy our usual 14. That's a rock. We spent a lot of money.
Excavations beneath the manor were well underway when a particularly ragged indigent arrived in the hamlet. This filthy, toothless miscreant boasted an uncanny knowledge of my ambitions and prognosticated publicly that, left unchecked, I would soon unleash doom upon the world. The echoes of his mindless tittering reverberate maddeningly.
Well, that's a pretty... Wow, that's an awful dungeon for a boss. We gotta walk through every single room. Yikes. Alright. Well, there's a shovel right
Even
there.
the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
I don't know if the Martyr seal is worth it. We might be dooming our entire party. I don't really know. This is a stress relief one, I believe, so we'll give it to you. You have stress. Oh, no, it's the buff. It's the damage buff. I always forget which one is which. That stinks. Well, whatever. Damage buff on healer is okay, I guess. It would be better. Would be worse on Wintergreen, so. Oh dear lord. What's this? Hopefully that's all the rubble for a while. Alright. I don't want to see... Okay, this is doable. Alright. Do we want to move forward and riposte? Or do we just want to kill this guy? Assuming we blight both positions... Yeah, he'll be dead.
Another abomination.
That's good for
cleansed
stress
from
healing.
our lands.
Hopefully we get Wintergreen next. Fantastic. Alright, Wintergreen, move this guy into position. Well, didn't move him, but he was stunned. We lost his action. Hopefully we get our healer next, which we do. Let's try to do some extra damage to this front row here. Actually, we'll go for the... No, go for this guy. Because
Another one falls.
Psychoorc can wreck the second one with his bonus damage on his smite. We're good so far. Graveyard Slash misses. Very good. This should one-shot this guy or come close to it. Ah, we did roll low on that. Too bad. Go for a second move on this guy. Maybe not a stun, but a move. And stunned and moved. Fantastic. Arbalest gets no actions. Bonus damage there. Kang's attack. Let's wreck this guy.
Continue the onslaught.
And we took no
Destroy
damage that fight, I
them
believe. Assuming we just
all.
kill this guy and we don't miss.
Destroyed.
Very good. Very good. A lot of money, too.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Wait. Display cabinet takes keys. And more deeds. Wow, very good. We don't care about journal pages. Very good loot so far. I just don't want to see any more blockages. I want to keep that shovel as long as I can. Oh, not this. Oh, my word. Alright. No, double blight back, so they die in 2 turns and can't get their attacks off. We're reposting, so we can do as much damage as possible. Or are we actually going to do... Ooh. This pretty much guarantees a death on them. Dang it. Oh no. This is not what I wanted to see. Good thing we were posted, though. That was the right play, because now every time they attack the marked target, which they're going to attack, because why not? They're going to take damage from Kang. Yup. Ugh.
Death waits for the slightest
Stunned, so we can't
lapse
repose
in
back.
concentration.
We can't do anything, but at least we can battle heal Kang. Psychoorc's useless in the back row. A second bite on Kang. Luckily, it only did 4 damage. 6 damage spit. We need anti-venom now. They're both dead. They can't act. We have to try to heal here, even though it's not doing direct damage.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
3 damage is minor.
A death by inches.
Yeah, I know. Wasting time. Hopefully go... I doubt this stun will land, but it might. At least it moved him. Now we can do 4 damage here and wipe this guy out.
Back to the pit.
Very good. Stress relief, and hopefully she... no. Oh, 1 damage. We got lucky there. End this thing.
Confidence
So we get
surges as
stressed
the
out.
enemy crumbles.
That's why I didn't heal there. If you stay in a fight for too long, you get stressed. Ugh. Okay. God. Why? How's that debuff? That's not too bad. Solid loot, though. We can't camp this early. Oh my. Okay. Do we need any more shovels after this one? No, we don't. So we have to go the rest of this dungeon without seeing more blockages. Remember, guys, I did say we should see 2 blockages in this dungeon. There's a hunger pain. Luckily, we have food for it. 2 blockages. Already seen 3. We've been through 3 rooms and we've had 3 blockages. I guess 4 if you count the main room. Why did I do this? I'm killing my playthrough actively. Alright, there should be a lot more empty rooms because we've already had several fights. That's another thing I would need key for. Oh, really good curios though. Game's enticing me to stay with its good curios. Nice, dodge the trap there from Wintergreen. Oh, here's a bad curio. Alright. Alright. Yep. Didn't have max light. Alright, well. What's worse? Health. In this situation, health is worse than stress because Kang is in a bad position health-wise. Propose to get him into second position.
Eradicated.
Awesome job. Kang is holding on. He's had a rough playthrough of this entire run of Darkest Dungeon, but always seems to come back when he needs it. 2 damage, instantly kills him riposte.
With impunity.
Need to heal that guy. Luckily, Psychoorc's in the back, healing. The opposite of what his character's supposed to be doing. Oh my goodness. Of course, I'll attack the guy we need to live. I'll actually get this fight over with faster. Oh, we can't. Either way, we're up to this.
Be gone, fiend.
Can't get the back one. Hopefully this stuns and moves forward. That it does. I can give our healer a chance to give a big heal to Kang. She can't do it from his position, so it's going to be a small heal. Oh, which did crit.
Compassion is a rarity in the
Fantastically.
pitch of battle.
Kang has gained a good chunk of his health back now. For a potentially bad situation, we made it out alright. Give Kang bonus damage so we can just kill the stupid carrier. Yep. Oh, knife in the dark, I forgot.
Grievous injury.
Normally a really bad attack.
Palpable fear.
No, in this situation it's not.
As victories mount, so
No way.
too will resistance.
Alright, the key is good because now it's not. Do we need 50 gold? No, bosses are worth more than 50 gold. Do we even need the bandages though? Alright. There's your keep. We're gonna use this key for something else, I bet. As for busts, we always need those. I guess. Boy, anti-venom we need for the boss. Bandages, I'm gonna drop closer to the boss room than here. We also need this for the boss, maybe. So we dropped the 50 gold. Alright, now this is a damage buff, I believe. Flat out. Now we'll take it with Psychoorc. Hyliora. Yep, dodge and prod until camp. We are gonna camp though, sadly, but scouting, that was nasty. Let's not have that happen again. Oh, more of jeez. Alright. What's your 30% trap disarm, 40% trap disarm, 30%, and Kang has easily the highest, 60. All right, we don't want to fail this, so let's just get it over with and disarm it. All right. And there's that key being useful, unless Psychoorc just steals it. Oh, that's why we have bandages, I guess. We know it's a fight in here, so we're gonna pop a torch. So if we don't get shuffled, beginning to build some stress on Nate. It's alright though. Please don't shuffle me this time. Highlight. Nice. Okay. Alright. Madmen have notoriously high dodge, as you can see here. 20 dodge. So, normally I just say, yep, stun him, move him around, but Blight might be better. We're going to go for a stun, though. Let's hope he moves him forward. That's not all the way forward, but forward enough. Proposing him does very good damage. Good chance to out... Or I'm sorry, Wicked Hack. Yeah, we're doing Wicked Hack. Not enough. Low ended pretty bad. We should heal Kang here, but I also want him dead. We have to heal Kang. Madman needs to die, although he doesn't have an action. So we'll just kill him here.
As the fiend falls.
Alright, stress nuke
hope
down.
blossoms.
I got stress bomb, I guess. Less of a stressor than the Madman. Graveyard slash on Kang, 2 damage. Not really bad. Axe blade on Kang. Dodges it. Nice. Let's get you up here. Yeah! I bet you don't like being in front, huh?
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Alright, Kang's back up. Axe Blade's going to do very little to Psychoorc, even if it does land. Graveyard slash on Kang again. 3 damage, not too bad. 13 damage through protection. Goodness gracious. Alright. Stun this guy, move him up. Post off of him, or post off this guy.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Alright.
Foolish horrors. Brought
We're gonna
low
need that.
and driven into the mud.
Alright, gold we like. Gold we like a lot. I guess drop the bandage. Take that. Key.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
In this situation, I guess... Oh, I guess we already have... Huh. Is that not... Whatever. Oh, yeah, I guess we already had a portrait situation. I was going to say always take portraits over crests, but we can hold them both. Alright. Trap dodged it. Very nice. Map Curio. Take it. Map inside. That's... I said map Curio and not pack Curio. Another treasure room fight. No blockage. Very good. Alright. So stress on Nate is our only real problem at the moment. Assuming we'll get shuffled here. This is a pretty easy fight. Especially if we can just stun the 2 in the back. This is where double stun on Wintergreen would have been really nice. But sadly, it didn't work that way. If we double blight them as a way we can just kill them before they get the chance to act, I think we can. So, well, that sucks. Now I look dumb because I didn't do what I needed to do. Alright, maybe we can hit this guy. Maybe we can kill him. No. Now he's going to get an action off. That stinks. Alright. Well, actually, we do have double, we do have our Zealous Accusation here. That was probably worth it. Yeah. Oh, and we get Tempting Goblet on Nate. That's... Of course it hits Nate. Alright. Stress is getting bad on Nate. We're going to try to stress relief during the camp. I don't know how much we'll be able to do, though. Get up here. Over here. That's okay. Zealous Accusation will finish this. Assuming Psychoorc ever gets to act. Alright.
This expedition at least promises success.
Alright. Now what I should do here is screw the food, get that 4 stack of food out of here, take the key, open chest, but hunger pings will kill me if we get them. So, can't do that. Holy water against the blight thing. No, we have anti-venom for that. Do we need anti-venom for the boss? We kind of do. We haven't needed medicinal herbs for any of our curios so far, so I don't think we need these. Now watch as we get curios to take them, but we've had good curios, we don't need those anymore. This is going to be more good loot in here. Well. Alright. That's actually garbage. Whatever. Moving on. We want to camp maybe... I'll think about maybe camping this next room. Nope. And we need Kang to disarm this, so there's no chance of failure. Even though you'd want other characters to do it in this situation, we're being very careful. Now, if I camp right here, I get my torch back. I'm gonna probably camp there, or the room afterwards. So, sorry, you don't get your torch back, but you get light from camping, so you don't need to use a torch. Yeah, I'll pop a torch here. All right, what we got? That's a nasty corridor fight. It's a really nasty corridor fight. Dang it. One would hopefully kill. Oh my god. And this is what I mean by, like, the supposed RNG aspect, but I have no doubt, because I've seen it on so many other YouTuber playthroughs as well, that, like, if you have high stress on a character, the stress nukers are only going to go for that character, just to make things worse. Yikes, we got bad options here. Maybe that'll land. Did. Alright. This is where, and one of these is going to crit the Vestal, so she gets afflicted. Double damage there, or do we just smack one of them? Smack one of them, I think. Yeah, fair. Right, we gotta deal with these two guys. Who do I hate more here? I hate you more, because you're gonna afflict my Vestal. Can we kill that? Yeah, Quarrel, it's fine. See, I say we don't. I say it's fine to keep the other guy around, and then it just crits. There's no real a tough choice between Arbalist or Courtier. They're both bad. 11 health. That theoretically can't be put on Death's Door unless Quarrel hits again. You have low stun chance, so we have to go for this and land the stun on him. But that's the better play than healing Wintergreen, because Wintergreen can't die right now. It's almost impossible. Or to be on Death's Door anyway. Yeah, in fact it is impossible now.
Soothed. Sedated.
Nice.
Annihilated.
Hopefully some of that will go to Nate. Some of it did. Kang's just keeping his stress under control by constantly
Triumphant
critting.
pride precipitates a
And now we have no hunger
fall.
pings. Like, people like, ah, Panzer, drop the food. Why are you carrying so much food? We gotta use 8 for the camp. And then we'll have 2 extra hunger pings available, which should have already happened, but they haven't yet. Yeah, we need the anti-venom for the fight. Drop skeleton key, take gold. Alright. Now we're gonna get a curio, but take the skeleton key. Like, well, sorry. We camp here, we take one. Well, we don't know about that room, that's the problem. We don't know what's in this room. If we knew that, I'd camp, but I think our stress is too high. I think we need to camp.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
Alright. What we want to do here. That's pretty good. She doesn't have mortality debuff, so I'm thinking encourage, it's 30 stress off of Nate. That's 4 points, and then bandit sense and clean guns. Alright. Sense, clean guns, encourage. Alright, and we can't be ambushed because of we used clean guns.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
Let's do this.
We require only the strength to follow it.
I don't have the item that helps with that anymore. Alright. What we got? Collector. No. Alright. This shouldn't be too bad. I'll deal with you immediately. Boom.
Decimated.
Kang is critting too much though. I will give the game that. I meant to actually hit the skeleton. Rip, whatever. Misclicked. I'm gonna try. Wow. Yeah, well, no. I was gonna buff Psychoorc, but the fight's probably not gonna go long enough for that. Yeah, the resist was high enough. I should have. No. Maybe buffing Psychoorc was a decent idea.
Obliterated.
It only depends how much damage the Bone Soldier's gonna do. I'll try for a second stun on him. No. Alright, Bone Soldier will. Oh, he actually will not get to attack. Alright, never mind. That entire mental battle was.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Let's see if there's nothing in here or not. Hey, there was a fight in here. Alright, glad I camped now. Oh, what? He's already in front. Whatever. Get up here, Shank boy. No, don't go back there. Whatever. No, I can't attack past this guy's massive blubber. Alright. Tracking shot you. That's all we can do.
The blood quickens.
Can't even do anything. This guy's too huge. Get out of my way. We also need Wintergreen to go. He didn't go yet. No, he didn't. Ooh, that was really convenient. That was super convenient. Point blank shot could have been. How much dodge does Kang have now? It's got to be pretty high. Only 10. Oh, okay. Get up here. Oh, he didn't get stunned, but he did get moved. Good. Can't even stun the back position. Fine. Get stunned then. Rain of Whips. That's some stress. For... that wasn't too bad. Okay, 50 stress. Up here already.
A victory. Perhaps a turning point.
Yeah, where are your friends, Gunner? You have no friends. They're all dead. Now you have nothing you can hurt us with. Huh. Oh, well, that happened. He actually does get to take a shot. He uses rush shot though, which fails miserably. What? Now you've 97 accuracy. Okay. Yeah, give everyone a heal. It's worth getting everyone topped off. Alright.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Alright. We don't have anything for the sarcophagus, so we're not gonna touch it. Alright, so this is where we fill all our buffs, right? Yep. Okay. This is where things get... Ooh. We actually have something for that. No, we don't. Dropped it. Never mind. We gotta get rid of my... Oh, yeah, first. Okay. I was just gonna say, well, the only thing about this fight that's potentially bad is this guy, because... Until Gods, nah, it's Psychoorc, we don't care. We don't care about him. Alright. We're just gonna blight you. Yeah. Just die. Die. Until Gods, nah, it's Psychoorc, we don't care. Alright. I don't think it matters. Now heal yourself. Alright. $13 damage. Was stunned. Very nice. Now, Psychoorc can heal himself. If he ever gets to heal. Never mind, we're just going to have our much faster character heal Psychoorc, so he doesn't have to heal himself. And instead he can just hit this guy over the head with the sword. Alright. Hey, nice. Another anti-venom. Alright.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
So this is where things get very not fun very fast. She's getting my holy water in an attempt to resist getting debuffed, hopefully. We get 3 anti-venom for Fulmigate, which you guys will see in a minute, and this is gonna hurt. This is a YOLO, I suppose.
The madman hides there, behind the pews, spouting his mindless drivel.
Okay, it's a very good first turn for us. So the reason why this fight is so bad for us is because the Prophet's stuck over here, and we've got 3 pews of wood in our way. So we can't do any damage until we smash through these pews, which is why ideally for this fight you want an Arbalist, which can mark and do extra damage to the back row. Wintergreen's very good for this fight. He's the only character I have here, but it's fantastic, because Blight, which we're going to do for our first opener, our boss has 0% Blight resistance. It cannot resist the Blight. It will always be blighted, I think. Kang can do good, respectable damage to the back row, but he has to fire his inaccurate pistol to do it. You can also use Tracking Shot on the boss, which I think I'm going to do for now, so I can buff myself as the fight goes on. So this red thing you're seeing is where a huge attack is going to come down. How this boss works is he targets a location 1 turn, next turn he nails that location with humongous damage. He can also stress your whole party and blight your whole party. We had the anti-venom, so we just never get blighted. I mean, I don't think he's going to cast Fulmigate more than 3 times in this fight, probably. So we had the anti-venom to hopefully counter that. Problem is Nate has a lot of stress, so that's bad. Also, heals are useless in this fight until we start taking damage, so she's just going to do what she can. And as for Psychoorc, he's smashing pews. All day, every day. Alright, Eye on you is stress, which is good to hit our character that has no stress. And he is stunned. Psychoorc's gonna have a bad day. Rebel of Ruin, what do we got? 14 damage. It's not bad. We can recover from that. Prognostication hits Wintergreen now, which means that's happening to Wintergreen. Alright, well, it doesn't matter. Wintergreen has to keep blighting. The best play he can possibly make every single turn is blight the boss. We're gonna have Kang.
Ooh, the ground quakes.
That Tracking Shot critical hit bonus going in on that, and of course Nate is going to be healing Psychoorc. And Psychoorc, when he gets a turn, is going to be smashing pews, because eventually we can move the boss up to the front position if we smash that many pews. But our party isn't built to do that. You can't act with Psychoorc, so alright, Rebel of Ruin on. That's pretty bad. You can see how this fight's going to get really bad for us as this goes on. Prognostication on Psychoorc is fantastic, though. We want as many Rebel of Ruins that our tank as we can. We want to keep, hopefully, going for crits on this guy. 15 damage, very good. Blight, very good. 12 damage per turn, we almost have this boss down. Some crit heals will be nice. Alright, smash that front pew. We didn't smash it. We didn't smash it. How can you roll? Never mind. Fulminate is our Blight. Party-wide Blight. Our healer was blighted. Rebel of Ruin on Psychoorc, which dodged it with 0 dodge. I don't know how that happened. That's really good. Double prognostication. This is what happens when you get his health low. Double Rebel of Ruin coming, but it doesn't matter. He's done. I actually am going to get a little greedy here because I want to break some of the pews. Because Psychoorc screwed up. So for every pew you break, you get a huge money boost after the fight. We're in a position where we probably had this one won, I would say. This didn't go as bad as I thought it was going to. He's dead in 2 turns automatically. We got a Cure Blade on you, and use your heal. Psychoorc back up, fantastic. Wintergreen, I mean. Wintergreen can take another hit now, it's fine. And we are eventually going to get these pews down. Keep going, Psychoorc. You're almost there. You're almost to the boss. Not quite. Fulminate again. Oh, we got double blight, but we have the anti-venom for that. I don't even know how that's even possible. I understand Kang's dodge. I don't know how a giant tanky man dodges 2 Rubble of Ruins, but we're good. And Wintergreen can take the hit, because we just brought him up to full health. So you know what that means. He didn't. Yeah. They get blighted, kid. I want to see how much damage he take from that. He does live 1 more turn, which is very good for us. One has a higher chance to crit. That or that? Roughly the same, huh? Alright.
A singular strike.
They crit the pew, which means Psychoorc can get rid of that. Psychoorc, smash that pew. Do your job. Yes! The smasher of pews. That is your job, Crusader. That is how actually useless you are in this fight. Until Prophet gets in this position. But now he's in this position, and we're good. 20 damage puts... Wow, I'm surprised it did that much. Puts Wintergreen on death's door, but we can heal that.
Hold fast, or expire.
We're okay. If we had waited another turn, we'd be in trouble, but we're alright. Even on death's door, Wintergreen cannot die. If we end this boss fight fast enough. Which we're going to do right now. Screw that extra pew, we don't need it. 2 pews is
In
enough
life,
for me.
his claims to precognition were dubious at best. In death, they are ridiculous.
You can't stack the pews, but they're worth 2,500 gold each. We have a... Well, eat this. We don't need this food now. We can take... the agility whistle is much better than this. And we want this? No, we don't. Alright, we did it. Back to the hamlet. Congrats, guys. That went better than I thought it was going to. We got some good gold from that, too, because we got some good loot, and we got double pews. Not bad. We didn't get triple pews, but 2 is pretty good from that fight. Good heirlooms, that's for sure. Everything but portraits. Oh, actually, no, we did get portraits. I forgot about that. Alright, and we grabbed our Martyr seal. And everyone's level 3, I think. Yeah. Alright. We picked up 2 diseases? How did that happen? Wasting sickness. 50% disease resist. Not good. I mean, that on its own isn't bad, but what else did we get? We're Slot Release. Negative 5% crit range skills. Fantastic. Psychoorc is probably the best character on our roster to pick up this negative perk, because none of his attacks are ranged. Alright. Kang. Vampiric Spirits. Wintergreen. What do we get? Ruin Scrounger replaced Quick Reflexes. Ouch. That's really bad. I should have locked that in. Okay. That's awful. That's actually way worse than getting these 2 diseases. We lost Quick Reflexes on a character that has to go fast. That stinks.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Alright. Well, we're not taking these guys out next week because we got diseases to get rid of. Alright, Psychoorc and Kang are treated for diseases. And we have a tier 3 party group as well. We also are going to unequip all our trinkets. And we have our coveted Martyr seal. And the second boss of the game is dead. Very good episode overall. And that went a lot better than expected. So, got a lot of work to do with these new kids though. So probably some more low-level runs in the future. I don't think we're going to be taking the A-team out again for a while. Now that they're all level 3. But alright, good job guys. And I will see you all in the next episode of the Darkest Dungeon.